lightheaded. Okay. Block on the highest setting that is comfortable for you underneath your shoulder blades. And then the second block a little higher. If you don't have a block, if you don't have the blocks, then you can just do this lying on your back, but this will give you deeper shoulder work. I'm bringing my lower body into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, feet together, knees apart. Some of you, this will feel too much back bending in your lower back. And in that case, you can do the opposite, which is constructive rest. So mainly here to do for the upper back and the shoulders, I'm multitasking, opening the hips. This is infinitely a softer pose for the lower back to take constructive rest. All right, and this is where the room part becomes handy. As you inhale, you're going to sweep your arms like a snow angel up. And as you exhale, you're snow angeling back down. Inhale, snow angeling up. And I'm letting my hands be on the floor as much as possible so that you're getting a deep stretch for the chest as you move. In your own time, we're doing this probably 20 or so times. So you just take your time exploring your range of motion, letting your arms be as heavy as you can, even though you're moving them. Ideally, your hands are touching the floor the whole time. So the lower your hands are, the more stretch you'll get through the front of your shoulders and your chest. If you're lifting your arms off the floor, you're not getting the stretching aspect. So this is a postural reset, and it also can be helpful with resetting the shoulders by letting the front get a little more open. Tendency is for the front of the shoulder to round forward. And when the shoulder blade is lifted and rounding forward and you start to do things like a down dog, for example, it can be dysfunctional for your shoulder joint. So we're in a supported back bend, legs, any position that makes sense, just a few more snow angels. Good. Now let me give you some options here after movement. A soft option would be to bring your arms kind of wide but down closer to your hips. That makes it a little softer. If you want something deeper, arms overhead with the back of your hands ideally resting on the floor so you're not holding yourself up in space. We've got a back at our upper back, a block underneath our upper back and a block underneath our head. If you don't have blocks, you can do this lying on your back without the blocks. And if you want to go deeper still, hold on to your elbows. And I'm not forcing my arms to go to the floor at all, but I am inviting a feeling of letting go, or maybe, let's say it better, a heaviness through my elbows, upper arms, and hands. So I'm not pushing, but I am trying to let the bones fall down with gravity. If you're doing the elbow holding variation, take another breath in and out and switch which arm is on top. Couple more breaths. And if your arms are overhead, release them back down into the softer position. Roll your shoulders up and back for a moment, and then allow your body to rest for 3 more breaths. We'll keep the blocks as they are. If that bothers you, if it becomes something that's like, I don't love the way this feels, then just you'll roll to one side, take the blocks out. Okay? Bring your hands behind your head. Lengthen the back of your neck. Bring your elbows towards your face. Exhale, curl up. So now the block gives you a little bit of support to come up higher. Those of you who find your neck really gets not happy when you're doing curl ups, this might actually help you. Come back down, inhale, rest on the block, let your arms open. So back to this spreading the chest idea. I'm really reaching my elbows. I'm going to say bring your legs into constructive rest. I think that'll be a little nicer for the back. Come through center, exhale, curl up. And you're doing these slowly. So some of you might have to take 2 breaths, but find each position so you're not blasting through it. Open the elbows wide, stretching that way, curling up, stretching the opposite way, curling up off of the block. And back. Wide and curling up. And open and wide. Good work. And curl. Three more. Take your time. And this soft movement of the elbows widening, the elbows coming together, gives us a nice little lymphatic flush through the armpit. One more. And some work for the upper back. Come back down. Rest your head on the blocks. Slowly release your hands and roll your head side to side a few times. And if your legs aren't in constructive yet, go ahead and put them into constructive rest. Arms wider now. Exhale, bring your right arm on top of your left arm. Relax back through your upper back. Or take eagle pose, taking the palms of your hands together. Take your elbows towards your face. Take your hands towards the sky. Let your shoulder blades move away from the block. So there's a rounding through the upper back. Bring your elbows a little more to the left now. They won't come that much. And turn your head to the left. Take about 3 or 4 long, slow breaths. Come back through center. Open your arms. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow on top of right, constructive rest arms, or evolve to eagle, palm to palm, elbows towards your face, hands to the sky. Shoulder blades moving away from the block. And then ultimately you'll reach your elbows a little to your right and turn your head to your right. Good, great. Good, and release. We'll lose the blocks after this next one, so we're almost there. And again, if you need to move the blocks sooner, great. That's fine too. Arms out wide. Exhale, 2 knees to the left. I'm just being lazy. I don't want to move the blocks yet. Inhale, center. Exhale. You know how I am with a prop. Maybe you don't, but you should by now. Once we've got the prop, I like to do as much as I can with the prop before moving on. Side to side windshield wiper. And if it makes sense, you can turn your head with your legs. Good. Very, 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 very good. All right, we're going to stop on the left side. Some of you like to put your left foot on top of your right knee. So we're hanging here in this twist. Whatever you're doing, make your right thigh feel long. Okay, make your right thigh feel long. Now bring your right arm up to the sky, look at your palm, and reach your palm straight back behind you, almost like someone was going to take your arm and pull it for you. So there's a feeling of reaching your arm further than where it lands. Keep reaching your right thigh forward and maybe even down a little bit. So you might be sensing a stretch. It could be anywhere along the right side, but it could be your hip, could be I'm getting even into my belly, could be the shoulders. A lot of stretching happening right side body. Left hand, flex your hand and reach it down towards your left foot. And really reach it. Really let your shoulder blade draw down your body. So your arms are reaching in two opposite directions essentially. Turn your head to the left. Take about 3 or 4 slow, deep breaths. So yes, we're getting hip. Yes, we're getting some ab work here, but I'm mainly giving you this first 5 or 6 poses that we've done to open the upper back, create longer posture, and hopefully give you better functionality in the shoulders. One more breath in and out. Come back through center, let your arms rest, and then we'll flip it second side. Drop both knees. Of course, you can add right foot on top of left. Make sure that that does not bother your knee joint. In either case, you're reaching your left thigh away from yourself. So this is a very active twist. Right, so reaching left thigh away to create length from the hip, and then we're going to go further. Left arm up, look at your palm, and like someone's softly and nicely pulling your arm, I was going to say out of the shoulder socket, but you're reaching, almost like you're hanging from a monkey bar idea. So there's traction there. It can get really sticky around the shoulder blades. So we're trying to introduce some length and a reach here. And we do a lot of pushing in yoga. We don't do a lot of pulling in yoga. So it's kind of like trying to find a pulling idea here. Reach that arm and take your right arm, flex your hand and push it away from you towards your right foot. And we're holding for about 4 deep breaths. And you might be, I'm feeling 100% different sensations on this side. It's almost like, who knew? I had no idea. I'm getting stuff in my right rib cage in the back area that I never would have thought that would be something that would come up in this pose. So just check out, notice what's different on this side or the same. Turn your head to the right. Sorry, I forgot to tell you to do that. Let's take 2 more breaths. Good. And just to come back to something a little softer to reset, one more time, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Let your arms relax. You may notice that your arms automatically go a little wider now. Take a couple of breaths. Notice anywhere in your body, especially your neck, your jaw, and your shoulders. If you can let go a little more deeply now than maybe you started this practice feeling. Great. Come back through center, turn to whichever side makes sense, come up slowly, and we'll move the blocks to the front of the mat just in case we're going to use them later. And we haven't done this in a while. Sit side saddle.